welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're tapping into who is in love with you right now or will be next. So we're gonna get some of all of it. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you ever need a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And other than that, pause the video. You know, if you need more time with the piles, yes, of course, you can pick more than one pile. But we're just gonna get started. So we have group one with the green zebra stone crystal point using the Tarot of the Divine for you. We've got group two with the Finchonite crystal point using the Santa Muerte Tarot for you guys. Group three with the Sodalite crystal point using a Rider-Waite variation. And group four with the regular zebra stone crystal point using the Steampunk Tarot for you guys. So like I said, take as much time as you need. Pause the video if you need more time with the piles, but we're just gonna get started. All right, if you chose group one with the green zebra stone using the Tarot of the Divine for you today, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is in love with you now or will be. So let's get into it, Spirit. This is for group one with the green zebra stone. Show me who is in love with them or will be. We'll probably get multiple energies with a reading like this, but we'll see. Oh, that's very interesting. We have Ask a Friend. There is an energy of someone trying to connect with you. It feels like telepathically or maybe even in another dimension. There's a soul that's essentially trying to find you is the energy that I get, or the elevated energy here. So if you're not someone who really resonates with energetic interactions with other souls and things like that, then I would connect with your angels, your guides, and allow them to be the bridge that brings you guys together if you're not into ascending to higher dimensions and things like that. But we have Ask a Friend. So that gives me an energy as clear as day that there's like another, there's a being trying to connect with you at this time. I don't want to say being, I really do feel like it's a human, but they're like, where are you? That's how it feels. It feels like a soul is trying to find you from a past life. And they're like, where are you? Connect with me in the 5D. Oh my God. It's like their soul calls out to you. You may have experienced this in your lifetime where you feel like something's missing or there's got to be someone better than this. Like, I resonate with a different kind of people, almost like you got to be a demigod even to get a chance with me type of thing, you know? Like, I need a higher level, a higher dimensional being to connect, to really feel fulfilled. If you've ever experienced that, then you understand how this person is feeling, because there's like an energy of a human on this planet and their soul is calling out to you. Their higher self, astral body, 5D self is calling out to you, and they're trying to get like that connection with you again so you can find each other in this life. So anyways, that's funny. We got, oh my God, we got Blast from the Past, Friends with Benefits, and Intruder. So this feels like someone who's a little delulu, a little delusional, but to be honest, you know, the reading is tapping into who is in love with you or will be. So this is looking like someone from the past is realizing that they love you now. And you know, they say like, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. That's exactly how this feels. It feels like someone who's like a sad puppy, like, oh, you're out of my life. I can't believe you actually stopped talking to me. Never thought you would actually stop talking to me. And now we're not in contact and I love you. Like this person feeling like they would give up anything to be with you or to be around you again. Spirit, who is in love with group one now or going to be soon? So I'm picking up on two energies already. The first one feels like someone you haven't met in your 3D reality yet. Someone who's calling out to you on an energetic level. The second one feels like someone that you had a friends with benefit situation. I just heard a while ago and then I heard a year ago. So this could be someone like you really would not expect to be still thinking about you. And then this, I'm going to say, is a third energy. That's what I was pulling from this deck again for, to see, okay, Spirit, who is this? Because this feels different. We have fun times with friends and shine your light. So I see your confidence going up, you having a glow up of sorts, and that's probably what disconnected you from this person. It could be an energetic glow up, mind, body, or soul, you know, or all three even. A glow up and upgrade. But we have fun times with friends and shine your light. So there's an energy here of you meeting someone new. We got abundance of love and move in with me. So they're kind of like willing to shower you with all the loves that they possibly can. And then we just have like this confusing energy, because I'm like, dang, so what do they do with this one? What do you guys do with this one? Let me pull from the tarot. Spirit, what should they do about this first energy? Because the thing is like, this is someone in your grasp. Like, this is someone who lives in your same city or same state, someone that you could kind of easily meet, you know, versus someone who could be in a whole nother country and is trying to connect with you because you have strong enough of a bond to feel this person. So I feel like you've experienced multiple lifetimes with them. But it's also like life doesn't stop and wait for past life lovers. So if you're in alignment with love, of course, there's another person coming up that, you know, you could have something with. So I don't know. I feel like that's a bit, I would hate to see you get in a relationship with someone who is, you know, giving you an abundance of love, someone who's pretty serious about you with this move in with me card. But like, then it's like you're finally able to grow spiritually, to the point where you can connect with this person. You can, you know, they can kind of track you down, vice versa, and you can actually experience another reality together. It's like, oof, it's really tricky. Because if that happens while you're, you know, tied up in a relationship or married, like, to someone else, that's really complicated. So, Spirit, can I get a few cards on Ask a Friend? What should they do about this? Should they wait for it? What is it going to naturally develop? Show me something to do with this. The Hangman. Wow. Spirit is saying surrender to it. Spirit is saying surrender to your life, because at the end of the day, you deserve love. There's almost an energy like there's no guarantee that you'll be able to meet this person in this life, because it depends on you growing spiritually enough to contact them, to connect with them, and vice versa. They also have to. Their soul calling out is not enough. You know, they also have to be able to meet you there and maintain enough space in the fifth dimension or whatever dimension you guys can connect, or energetically, spiritually, to the point where you can actually make this happen. So it's like, Spirit's like, Hangman, don't worry about it. Don't make that your burden. If anything, you can tell your angels that you would like some revelation about this person. Ask your angels in the dream space, you know, show me this person, or connect me with this person. Give me revelation. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. Spirit does not want you to wait on that, to focus on it, to stress about it. Five of Swords in reverse is like, this is not your burden and this is not your problem. This person is in love with you, calling out to you. They want you in this lifetime, but there's so many factors here. Like, do not get wrapped up and waste your whole, yeah, we got the Devil in reverse. That can easily, like, the situation there can easily turn into an obsession, something that makes it so you're missing out on living your life and, you know, having so many other experiences. Spirit really wants you to do with what you have now. So we have Give Them a Chance. The camera keeps freaking focusing on this card. You cover her face. We have Give Them a Chance. So I feel like if it's meant to be, it will come through, but also give them a chance. I was getting an energy like with this person as well, the old friends with benefits, that they're really trying to convince you and show you. And Spirit's kind of like, may the best person win. You know, Spirit's kind of like, listen, give yourself full options. If you had a super strong connection with this person, you know, humor them, see what they're talking about, see what their energy feels like, you know, with your energy now, and go from there. Give yourself a fair chance. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and it's crazy because it kind of came out sideways. So it's kind of like, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is naturally in your favor, but the thing about luck is you can't force it. So there's pitfalls here. Like I said, you know, like you saw, we had that devil card at the bottom of the deck. Like, this energy could easily be perverted to turn into an obsession and a failure. The Wheel of Fortune coming out sideways means it can go in your favor. It cannot go in your favor. It depends on if you're connected to your innermost self and you keep yourself open to best case scenario instead of deciding that any one thing is what you want. Allow yourself to see all the options and really truly take your pick. And you deserve to, you guys. Like I said, I was picking up on that glow up energy with you guys. If that is the case for you, you've had a spiritual glow up, spiritual ascension, bro, that shit sucks. Like, you deserve to be able to take your pick after all that BS. Not to take another thing on your plate and try to connect with a being that, shoot, if it was really meant to be, they would be in your hometown. Like, don't take anything on as your burden at this time. It's your time to receive, group one. It's a season of receiving for you. The Judgment card, another card coming out sideways. And that's the thing about the Judgment card. On in this deck, it's represented like by a lotus, but usually the Judgment card has like a picture of like spirit on it. And again, it's about luck, you know, the sun, the clouds parting and the sun shining down on you, spirit giving you an opportunity to receive. It's not something that you could force. You know, even looking at, you know, the monkey on the card, you can see that they have their wands in their hands. It looks like they're on a journey right now. The clouds have parted and they got an opportunity, but they were planning to keep going up the hill and doing what they need to do. So I love symbolism. I love to break down cards. I feel like that's why I like tarot so much. I love to have so many different decks so I can break everything down. There's always something new that shows up for me. You know what? I'm almost through with these cards coming out sideways like this. So we have the Hermit card. Spirit, what are you saying with this one? And we got a lot of major arcana. All but one card that came out from the tarot deck for you so far is a major arcana. So there's a lot of like, it's like you're in a very important transitional period where you could end up, oh my God, another major arcana. You could end up going down a few different paths. Like, nothing is set in stone right now, group one. So if you're not feeling like good about your romantic situation, if, you know, an old situation has got you down, you have so many options right now. Eight of Swords in reverse. Spirit is like, don't you worry, child. I don't know why I literally heard that song. But Spirit is like, don't worry. There's many options here for you. King of Coins, someone who wants to take care of you. And I feel like this Emperor is talking about you. And that's also, we got the King of Swords here. That's also something unfolding right now. You kind of getting used to being the bad guy or the person that's telling other people no. There's this weird thing happening right now where you're now understanding, like, at the end of the day, if someone did something messed up to you, like, it is what it is. They chose to do that and that's wrong. But you're still, like, through this experience right now, you're able to see someone else's side. Because with this person, this blast from the past that was the friends with benefits, you know, coming back and begging you to give them a chance, it feels like such a desperate energy. Like, I would do anything to make you mine. I would do anything to get you to hear me out, anything to have you. Someone in that desperate energy or a low vibrational energy, or just like not on their game, not seeing themselves for who they are, not allowing it to come together if it's natural, you know, it's best to just state your case and give somebody, you know, the rest is in their hands. Because when you try to convince people and do the most, that's when things get really ugly. And it's like having this person come back to you begging for you, it's so trippy because you're having to be the Emperor and say, I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to do what I feel is best in my head and my body. King of Swords. I'm going to have to tap into my masculine energy, which maybe you don't really resonate with, at least not in this way, where it does feel cold and harsh. The King of Swords is the coldest king. The King of Swords does not play. The King of Swords is really like a mini emperor. The King of Swords is like the Emperor who hasn't conquered enough land yet to be the Emperor, but still in their own right you know, could be very cutthroat and makes executive decisions and doesn't often explain themselves. This whole experience is kind of trippy for you, because it's like you kind of feel like the bad guy and then you're having these revelations about whoever the bad guy was. Anyways, we got the Eight of Swords in reverse, the King of Coins, and the Hermit. Spirit is really saying focus on you. Focus on your own journey. Everything you want is attracted to you now. Everything you want is attracted to you now. Say that as an affirmation. Spirit just says 30 times when you wake up, 30 times when you go to bed. 30 times when you wake up, 30 times when you go to bed. And in 30 days, your life will be changed. I just heard after that. Cool. But yeah, with this Hermit card, because when it first came out, I'm like, huh? You really want them to go into hermit mode? Because this really feels like they're doing their thing. And Spirit is saying, no, focus on yourself and the decisions that you have to make. Don't focus on making things better for everyone around you. Don't focus on making someone else's experience the best it can be. Focus on making your experience the best it can be. And making decisions based on what you need in your life and your POV. We got obstacles and challenges and universe. So yeah, that's what I feel right now. It's really best for you guys to be grounded, centered, all of the words, okay? All of the words, because there's definitely like a crossroads energy here where it's like when the Wheel of Fortune came out sideways, things can kind of go a few different ways depending on your next moves. The world is your oyster. The universe, which is card number 21, which would be the world card in the tarot deck, is open to you now. But there's so many things, you know, in the world that can kind of get you off track or that aren't good. So you still want to be careful even though you have freedom right now. That's another thing. Right now, group one, you're in a place right now where you have true freedom. And you may not have realized it, but you're not trapped up under this friends with benefits anymore. You're not in a position where you have to wait for this person in the ethers that's trying to get your attention, because you actually have someone in the 3D like coming up. It's awesome. Like, that's freedom. You do have free choice, but you know, that doesn't mean you want to choose, you know, any of these choices. You know what I mean? Like, you have freedom, but freedom, you know, with freedom comes great responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we didn't have a society, if society didn't exist, we couldn't go to a grocery store and get XYZ. We would have to grow our own stuff. So yeah, everybody wants freedom when they're pissed off that the zucchini was $1. The fuck? I just saw, let me not do that. We're not ranting today. But you know, freedom comes with great responsibility. So we have patience and power. Ugh, I love these cards. Patience and power. You have so much power right now. And I mean, honestly, you might as well be patient, because it's like, you done finally worked yourself up to a place mentally where you're finally healed again from the friends with benefits or for whatever you've been through. Why throw yourself into turmoil, like freaking out about a time frame? When is this going to happen? How is this going to happen? Like, just allow it. You're finally freaking free. Be free. Again, it comes with great responsibility, because you have to be disciplined. When your mind tries to go back into that old programming, you have to say, Miss Girl, we're not you anymore. Okay, back it back. Back it back, ma'am. Shadow, sit down. You're not in the lead. You're not that girl. Anyways, I'm seeing 3 energies here for you guys. We have the sacral chakra at the bottom of the deck. So if you've been feeling, you know, a lot of sensual tension, that will also get released. I don't want to say soon, because all of you aren't going to choose to. Okay, so, wow, Spirit is saying intimacy. No, intimacy. The sacral chakra has nothing to do with the act of being physically like whole and thing and whole, you know, like it's so much more. It's pleasure. It's intimacy. I'm seeing intimacy in cursive and like sparkles around it. Magical, a very magical energy to that. We also have the third eye chakra card here. So we have the third eye chakra in balance. Spirit is saying, mind your mind. Mind your mind. When your mind goes left, you can't allow it to anymore, because if you're really that ascended being, you have to take full responsibility of that. So many people want to grow, they want to ascend, they want to evolve, but they don't want to take the responsibility over that position. They don't want to be disciplined, you know? And you definitely do want to be disciplined. You want to be balanced at this time, detached. Detached from the future, detached from the past, detached from any outcome, and just allow and receive. You know what I mean? I'm getting an energy of someone like, it's like Spirit is trying to pay your tab and say, okay, you did this for me in this lifetime, or you did this for yourself, for the collective, for the higher good in this lifetime. So let me pay your tab. Let me put some blessing, like, you know, let me bless you. And you're like, no, 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 no. And it's like, come on. Let Spirit bless you. We have trapped in fear in the waiting game. So I feel like this is really the thing, if anything, that is weighing on your spirit right now. You know, the waiting itself is kind of patronizing. It feels like it'll never come because you've had to wait so long for it. But the truth is, you haven't been waiting for it. You haven't been in alignment with it. Like, if I'm real with myself, I haven't been in alignment with a lot of things that I have asked for until just recently. And the future version of myself is going to look back at me now and be like, you still wasn't ready, or you still weren't in alignment. You know? The moment you want it is not the moment you're aligned with it. So anyways, we have love begins. Love is coming for you in many forms, group 1. We got a blast from the past, yeah. We got somebody trying to contact you in the ethers. I said, not the ethers. And we have someone coming into your 3D reality, just kind of really loving you and appreciating you for who you are. So that is what I got for you guys. Oh my God, so much in this spread. My Etsy is below if you want a private reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you today, chat. I'll talk to you later. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Finchonite Crystal Point and the Santa Muerte Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who is in love with you now or will be next. Group 3 got 3 different energies, so I've just accepted. This is one of those readings where it's like a roller coaster. So let's see who comes up for you, Spirit, for group 2. Who is in love with them now or will be in the future? Ooh, I'm so happy for you. Okay, so this is a big deal. We got the magnetic card in love of a lifetime. So you guys are in alignment with the one. Tapping into this energy, I'm already kind of feeling it. It's fanning out. There's like, yes, that one. Just talk about that one only. Okay, we'll see this one. I'll tap into their energy, see who this is, and then we'll pull for other energies as well. But like I said, this is kind of a big deal. It's milestone energy. I feel like you guys are my group who have been trying really hard to manifest a specific type of person or a specific person if you happen to already know this person. But you're in a very magnetic energy where you are attracting like the one, like the love of a lifetime, so to speak. So let me tap in and see the energy of this person, and then you can also cross-reference if you're manifesting like a specific person in your case. Spirit, show me the energy of the person that group 2 is attracting with their magnetism. Show me the energy of this love of a lifetime. What is their energy? Okay, so I'm immediately getting this energy of Spirit like, wait. There's this energy of quiet confidence you guys are in. I feel like you have to be very disciplined at this time because tapping into your energy, I'm like, yes, let's get into the juice. And Spirit is like, slow down. Like immediately, slow down. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's so funny. So we got the saboteur, the hero, heroine, and the prostitute that came out for you guys. So the saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring into your life. So this is someone put into your path to help you grow and ascend, to help you evolve, and to help you balance the higher and the lower energies, the higher and the lower self, the higher and the lower chakras. You know, everyone wants to demonize like the sacral chakra, or the root chakra is boring. No one cares about being grounded nowadays. Mother Earth is under attack. Everyone wants to honor the higher, the higher self, the higher chakras, the crown, the third eye. I want to see what's going on. I want to see the future. I want to feel, you know, that higher intelligence, ignoring like the center, which is you, your solar plexus, your heart. And that's just as valuable as the higher chakras, and also the lower chakras are just as good and valuable. So there's just like this energy. I feel like you guys have been on both sides of the spectrum, but you're in this phase, and you have been in this phase for a while, and it's been hard. It's almost like you've reached a standstill, and this person is being put in your path to activate you and help you have that breakthrough. It's like an energy of someone, say, I don't want to use any specific example, but say at one point you were like more like a loosey-goosey, but it got you into trouble. It wasn't a liberating experience. You may have caught something, you know, you may have gotten disrespected or felt low about yourself, whatever, being, you know, out here like in a sacral kind of way, like sleeping around. And then you went to this other side of the spectrum where you were like monked out. You were like so tapped into your higher self, and even helping other people, you know, tap into their higher self and do better and disconnect from that lifestyle or whatever you've experienced. And now you're kind of in this interesting place where it feels like the higher and the lower is fighting for you, and at the same time, and you're having a hard time anchoring like who you are in a way. It's like you want to manifest new things, but you need new knowledge in order to do so. And this person has that knowledge because you're kind of stuck in time where, yeah, you're not in that lower place, but you're also not in that higher place that you want to be. So this person is definitely serving a purpose. The hero, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And then the other one accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So this person is going to help you realize sometimes you need to be in that lower energy. We can't just love and light the house down, because at the end of the day, outside of the internet, it's real out here. And if you don't know how to get right with somebody and level with them, you're going to get ate the hell up. And ain't nobody going to care what you're going to say online, because you already got beat the hell up or ate the hell up or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so you need to embrace all sides of yourself, because you're going to need all sides of yourself to really navigate in this experience. And this person is the love of a lifetime. And it's funny because I definitely feel life partner energy, where it's like, it's not just about the romance. It's also about like someone who will really fill your cup in a way where you are a changed person, not in a way where they enable you to feel like, you know, this version of yourself is enough, but someone who has the tools and the desire for you to grow, and they don't feel responsible for your growth. They can also let you have your own space and be your own person. Just an elevated experience overall. So Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 2? Who else is in love with them now or in the future? This feels like a future energy for most of you. Some of you may already know this person. You would know, there's no question. How would I know? Well, then it's probably not. If you have to question it, then you don't know this person. But you'll have a knowing in your heart, your soul, your spirit, if you already know this person. Also, make sure you're being discerning and not, you know, wanting someone else to be this person, but you truly acknowledge this person as they are, for who they are. If there's someone in your reality that doesn't have any of these qualities, they're not lifting you up, they're keeping you stuck, they enable you to be stuck, but the intimacy is great, this is probably not them. So we have be honest, backstabber, and stuck to you like glue. There is someone that does want you to give them a chance, someone who is in love with you from the past, but they have betrayed you in some way. I don't feel like this is a friend energy. I do feel like this is a romantic partner. So this one, you probably know who this is, just, you know, based on what you experience with them. But this does feel like someone who had their chance and they're stuck to you like glue, like a karmic. It's like you got this love of a lifetime here, but this karmic is still just trying to just being around. It's just frustrating at this point. And Spirit is telling you to be honest with that person. We have ask a friend and wait a little bit longer. So lean on your angels, on your spirit team for support during this time, because some of you are going to be tempted, you know, to make it work with this person, because at least this option is here now. And that's a product of like you being stuck between your higher and lower self, because your higher self has fully surrendered to spirit, whereas your lower self is basing reality off of like experiences or the now. And sometimes you need to be present in the moment. So again, lower self is just as important, but when it comes to staying strong so that you can, you know, magnetize this love of a lifetime, it's not exactly useful to be anchored in that shadowy, or it's not even shadowy, just that different energy, different frequency. Spirit, anyone else here? We have synchronicities and conceited. That feels like an argument. Not an argument that you're having with someone, but it feels like this is their argument. There were so many synchronicities between the two of us. There's these things we have in common. These are the ways that we make sense. We're perfect. Why are you being conceited? They're trying to kind of knock you off of your high horse. And it's funny because at the bottom of the deck, we had get off your high horse. And it's funny that that energy is actually personified through this other person. Let's tap into the tarot. Spirit, what can you tell me for group 2? Who is in love with them? I get this energy of this person loves you already with the magnetic and love of a lifetime. I'm also hearing, what is that song called? I feel like it's called Turning Page. I've waited 100 years and I'd wait a million more for you. Ugh. That song is always a tearjerker for me. That's the energy I get here. Let's see. Yeah, and with the Hierophant, I feel like you know, and your heart of hearts and your soul of souls that, dang it, I just dropped a bunch of cards. I feel that you know that you're in alignment with a love of a lifetime, that you're magnetizing a love of a lifetime towards you, that something good will find its way to you. But it's just like that energy isn't anchored. So also I'm feeling connect your higher chakras with the lower chakras as well. That's another thing. Connecting the crown, honoring the crown just as much as the root. That's actually most beneficial for you at this time, because I feel like if anything, you guys have all the crystals or you listen to, you know, the different frequencies, but you don't work on the root nearly as much as you work on the crown and the higher chakras. I feel like there's a stop at the heart chakra unless you have some like sacral trauma that you are aware that needs healing, so you'll throw the sacral in there as well. But there's kind of like this energy where it's like the root gets no love, and this is what happens when the root gets no love, no attention. All of this new energy, all this to look forward to has no anchor, so it's like it doesn't stick. Your crown is disconnected from your root, so working on your lower chakras would definitely be beneficial for you. Root chakra healing music definitely is what I would recommend you listen to as you're sleeping. I like the YouTube account Meditative Mind, but there's also another one. It's like new something. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like NU. You can just look up root chakra NU channel. N as in Nancy. And it'll come up. We have the Hermit in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. Exactly. Like, this is your time to ball out. That's the crazy part. You're like, Spirit, so I got to do some more work. Spirit's like, no. Hermit in reverse, you don't need to like stay in the house and go into hermit mode and be disciplined in that way. You can have fun. Live your life. Live your life. You've earned it. But it's just like an energy of like the lower chakras and, you know, being intentional with the roots, spending some time with your feet and the dirt, connecting to earth in whatever way that you can in your area, would be very beneficial for you. Because it's like in your heart of hearts, you get that confirmation from the higher chakras that what you want, you're destined for and are in alignment with. But in your roots, you know, in those lower chakras in your gut, you don't feel it or believe it. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, ascension through the juggling of both. Usually the Two of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck is represented by like a person and they're juggling two coins. And it just talks about the balancing, you know, and Spirit is saying like ascension happens through bringing all parts of yourself. So there's an interesting energy here. As far as who's in love with you, there is someone from the past coming back. They're really trying to convince you. Let me get some intel on that and we'll keep it pushing. Spirit, tell me about this second energy. Wrap this up for me. Show me what's going on with this backstabber. I mean, Spirit did say be honest, but oh wow, we got the Judgment card here. And the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is someone feeling like they're ready. I'm ready. Oof. And see, you know what? The Judgment card has always got that like, it just reminds me of like the sound of thunder, like how it's like eerie and kind of scary, and you know a storm is coming when the clouds are out and they're dark, and then you can hear the, it's like, oof, just gives you chills. That's how this person is. That's how this energy feels. It feels like this person, they can hear the thunder. Karma is about to come and collect on their ass, and they are trying to do whatever they can to repair it. I still feel like this story can have a happy ending if you're honest with this person and you make it clear. That way you get to be set free. It's not about them and giving them a happy ending, whether or not they deserve it, but like letting them know, I'm choosing not to be with you. I'm not with another person, and it's still not you, you know? This is not where my heart is. This is not where my head is. This is not where I want to be. My sacral probably dries up anytime you try to come near it. It ain't even hitting no more. Like, we don't have any more business. We really don't. And just being honest, like, you know, will kind of get this person, you know, to go back where they need to go. We got the High Priestess. You know, it's going to pop their bubble to the point where they cannot ignore it anymore. I feel like an energy with this person where, Libra, I keep hearing, like, Jesus Christ. I feel like that's someone's energy coming through so super strong. Keep hearing Libra. I'm trying to like push through and tell you guys the energy and I just kept hearing it. But I feel like this is the kind of person who will choose to believe a false reality if you don't kick into them like completely straight. So popping this person's bubble keeps them out of your life energetically, makes it so they recoil back to living their own life and their own journey outside of a place where they can affect you. We got the Hangman. 3 major arcana cards came out for them of the 4 cards that came out total. And we got the Hangman here. Like, this is what's really going to release you from this cycle. Like I said in the beginning, it feels very karmic. Like, this is someone that, some way, somehow, you just kind of always end up back together, like in the same place physically. Like, it's just like, how does this keep happening? And we got Justice at the bottom of the deck. And who's that? Libra with the scales. So this could be a Libra, someone who has a Libra, Venus, rising, Mars, whatever. But tapping into this person's energy, it's very karmic, and just taking the Justice card for what it is. It's time to balance the scales and and move on with your life. And, you know, you really deserve that. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 2? Emotions are running high with the supermoon. Full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So yeah, Spirit is saying, you know, go out, be out, do your thing, mingle, talk to people, hang out with your friends, look good, whatever fun is for you. Because me personally, I'm like really a homebody. I love to spend time in my house. Everything that I love can be done in my house. Seriously, like I love art. I'm always making art, hanging up art. I love to eat. I love to cook. I can always order in and, you know, or cook myself a good meal. I love to be cozy, watch movies. That I can do at the house. You know, everything that I love to do can be done at the house. So it's whatever your version of fun is. Like if your version of fun is going out and being around people, do it. If your version of fun is, you know, being at the house, do it. It's really about your personal fulfillment. The point is, hermit mode is not something you need to be in right now. So even if you're like naturally more of a hermit, it's just like your time spent alone or your time at home doesn't have to be focused on spirituality and growing and meditation and da-da-da. You'll know in your heart of hearts what you're supposed to do at this time. But I really don't feel that for you guys, group 2. You always want to grow and ascend, but I feel like, you know, right now is a time where you can kind of have that balance and meditate when you know it's time and do what you want to do as well. We got the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So Spirit's like, listen, this is already being magnetized towards you. This is already OT dubs on the way. What about your dreams? What about your life purpose? You know, are you content in terms of career? Have you done all this work in love and relationships and, you know, whatever else, but had no progress? Like, and the other thing that's really bothering you, that's something you can throw yourself in, a new project. A lot of full moon energy that came out for you, though. Full moon in Taurus, full moon in Aquarius, and the super moon. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 2? The spark of hustle and raw intention. So Spirit is like, listen, throw the spaghetti at the wall, see if it sticks. See if it's ready. See if the energy is good for you now. There's something that you may have quit on, like a project or something, an idea, whether that was starting your own business or, you know, getting us, whatever it is for you, being more artistic, selling your art. Set that raw intention and try again. The spark of hustle, meaning that this is like a heightened time of high energy that can really help you right now. If you do want to set some intention, stay focused on the intention itself. It's raw intention, like just the soul desire that you want it. Use that as fuel to do it. And this is a good time for you right now. You can get a lot accomplished. So I would really tap into your Mars energy. I would see where your Mars is in your chart, like to see what house, is it the houses or would it just be the sign? But look at your chart and see where you can, like, see what zodiac sign your Mars placement is in. And then see what would be the best way for you or the best thing for you to work on, connect with that energy at this time. And that's what I would really focus on. But that's what I got for you guys, group 2. Who is in love with you now will be in the future. My Etsy shop is below if you want a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 3 with the Sodalite Crystal Point, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who is in love with you now or will be in the future. We have had multiple people show up for every group so far, so I've just accepted this as one of those readings. So let's get into a group 3 Sodalite. Spirit, show me who is in love with them now or will be for group 3. Ooh. I already know which card this is because it's bent. Get off your high horse. It doesn't come out very often, but when it does, someone's mad. Get off your high horse. Someone who is in love with you right now is someone who you've essentially not given the time of day or communicated with that you're not going to be with them. This could be an ex that you finally had the strength to leave, someone who you had a toxic connection with. This could be someone who's just not in alignment with what you want for your life. Regardless, I do feel like you know who this is. Someone is like in love with you. And now I'm hearing Obsessed by Mariah Carey. There's an energy here of this person kind of getting to this point where they feel like they're in love with you because of you denying them. So this could be someone who even like you really never thought that this would happen with. This could be someone who you really like finally had this, yeah, we have the shocks card, like someone who you had the strength to leave, and now, you know, since you guys have talked or interacted, the turns have tabled. The tables have turned, and now they're singing a different tune, wanting your energy, your affection, your love, wanting to be with you, in love with you. They may even be messaging you this. Like I said, I'm really feeling like that obsessed energy. Why are you so obsessed with me? If you know, you know. It was a whole era. It was a whole thing. The reason she made that song, you know, you can look at the music video and see exactly who she's talking about. But at that time, that person had been doing so many interviews about her. And this is a person that's known for being like more low key. So it was really like, okay, you're obsessed. And that's just the energy I feel here, where it's like this person is usually so chill. They really play it cool, like they're the cool person. And it's like now all of a sudden they're talking to your friends, your family, or people that you guys know about you, you know, like everybody, anybody who will listen, they want to talk to about you. And it's like, oh, what is this reminding me of? This is reminding me of something I've seen on TV. What is that? Oh, no, it wasn't something on TV. Oh, shoot. This reminds me of when Scott Disick reached out to one of Courtney's exes and was like, what is she doing out here? And that dude was like, dude, we're not friends. Like, we're not gonna link up because we're both exes of hers. Like, I feel like it was when she first started to date the guy she's dating now, Travis. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's just what the energy reminds me of. Like, your delusional ex that you've spent a decade on or however long, talking about what are you doing out here, talking to anyone who will listen, trying to talk to your exes or people who know you about what's going on with you, almost even like maybe bad mouthing you or making it seem like you're having like some sort of crazy episode or breakdown when it's like you're literally just living life for you. So yeah, it's gonna look different. It looks different when I move, you know, with me in mind, huh? Versus you and whoever else. So anyways, oh, that's crazy. We have let's take a break and cat's out of the bag. So you may be dating someone else or talking to someone else, opening yourself to new love, dating out, you know, just kind of doing your thing. And this person has realized you really don't want to be with them anymore. And it could have been karmic because we have a let's take a break card. So they were under the impression that you guys just weren't talking for now, and then you were going to go back into old habits, or they were just so sure that you would not let them go. But now it's looking like you really have. I'm getting another energy as well, a few other energies. We have show love and spellbound. So people are spellbound by you. You're showing love to people and people are loving it. Like, people are receiving your love these days. When you're out and about, people love your energy. They love to talk to you. They love to be around you. You have this glow about you, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's you hanging out, meeting new people. It's just like, you have this very magnetic energy. I'm also seeing someone with black hair and pale skin. Like black hair as if you dye it, not a brunette. And like I'm seeing like black mesh or something. But anyways, I'm tapping into someone specific, and it's like, dude, you're so hot these days. Man, people are really into you, and they want to pick up what you're throwing down, like for real, for real. We also got secret admirer. Oh my God. You guys have so many energies. You have so many energies here. I feel like we have at least 4 But this spellbound and magnetic doesn't represent a specific person. This represents multiple people and how people are reacting to you. So we won't really count this as a person. This is definitely a person. This is the energy you're in and like how the collective is responding to you. This is another person, secret admirer. Hope you're following me. Okay, hold on to your wigs. Because there's a lot going on with this. And then we have love of a lifetime, which I do feel is a future energy because we have squeaky clean here. So you're focused on doing you. You're allowing yourself to interact with other people, being wooed. Like it feels good to have, you know, to get attention and to feel like, you know, people want you and whatever. But you're kind of focused on manifesting something specific into your life because you don't want to. Yeah, we have lust and spend some time. You guys may be very like sensual people. You like, listen, one thing about you, you like to get it out, okay? You like to have your partner. You like intimacy. Your love language may be physical touch, or maybe you just feel it, even if you haven't, you know, surrendered to it. You feel so turned on these days. And yeah, with the spend some time card, it's just like an energy here of you guys wanting to, or intentionally going slow, or wanting to go slow, wanting to take your time when you meet people to make sure they would be worth having you in that way. It's like your body is calling out for physical pleasure and your mind and your spirit is telling you that's what got us, you know, fooled around in that last cycle. Like, let's go for the gusto this time. Let's really make sure we're aligning ourselves with the highest possible option that we could have. We have desire like fire, move in with me, and finding common ground. So finding common ground, I feel like, is a timeline. I'm finding common ground. I'm literally seeing like a flat piece of like rock on the side of a mountain, and I'm seeing two figures there, like it's you and your person. So more of this is really feeling energetic. I'm not feeling that other energy. It's so simple. And like I said, I was hearing Obsessed by Mariah Carey, so that's not really something you guys are attached to, so it doesn't really matter what they want, but of course they showed up. We're trying to see who's in love with you at this time. But finding common ground, I do feel is more of this energy of you being squeaky clean, doing things the right way, spending some time, denying your desires so that you can have the love of a lifetime. So it's interesting. There's a secret admirer. I'm going to see what that is really quick. Spirit, can you show me the energy of the secret admirer? Who is this person watching group 3, lusting after them or wanting them, admiring them? We have the mediator. Ooh, oh, tea. Why is this group so crazy? The queen and the storyteller. You know, it's funny because with this mediator, Spirit was immediately like, it's a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone. This person is going to lift you up to your forever person. I don't feel like this is the forever person. This person admiring you. So you definitely have 3 different energies so far, and I'll tap into the love of a lifetime and see that with the tarot to see what Spirit has to say about that. And then maybe I'll pull some archetypes to see what their energy is like. But we got this person of the past. Generally, people are really feeling you right now, but that's not a person. We got the secret admirer, the love of a lifetime, and this person that thought you guys were on a break. Mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Storyteller, the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Mediator, someone in the middle. Storyteller, someone who can give you a different perspective. And then they're showing up as a queen. So it's like they're activating your queenhood in you in a way and helping you commit, like, yes, you know what, I am this queen, I do deserve the best. Like, this person is coming in and giving you so much perspective, and they're being a mediator for you. You know, something to kind of like block you from the people who want to come in and just kind of waste your time and get in your way. Something to like actually focus on and keep you occupied. as the road opens for this love of a lifetime queen, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Exactly. It's like this person acknowledges their inner queen, allowing you to acknowledge your inner queen. So it's very interesting how this is coming up. But this secret admirer energy, I don't feel like is your forever person. I feel like they're the person that, you know, is safe. They have a lot of respect for you. I don't feel like this person is going to try to like sleep with you or get you to do anything that you don't want to do, because you've already committed to doing things like the right way or in a squeaky clean kind of way, a way that works better for you so you can really get your end goal. But beyond that, I don't feel like this person trying to pigeonhole you and keep you where you are. I get an energy of them reflecting back to you who you are and how much progress you've made, being that person that will celebrate with you in the meantime because they can see it, they can acknowledge it because they've also done the work and gone on their own path. Not someone who's offended by the progress you've made and wants to keep you at a certain space so they can benefit from you, but someone who sees you as you should see yourself, as you do or will see yourself, someone who'll give you another perspective and be that mediator, that middle ground. Wow, that's very interesting. Okay, Spirit, show me this love of a lifetime. What do we need to know about this? Where are they at? I just heard time. And then I heard father time. So we have the star in reverse and the moon. There's an energy here of things not something, it has to do with time, but it's not a sad thing. We got the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. If you start to feel sad that love isn't here, or if you start to get obsessed over the time frame, that's reverting to the old version of yourself. The new version of yourself knows not to manifest, including time. The new version of yourself opens yourself up to the way that things will happen. There's no attachment. There's only allowance and receiving. So I feel like this mediator will remind you of that, but also give you like, you know, that good, still that romantic attention that can help hold you over. But there is something about time here. And like I said, I was hearing father time. So it may be something that you kind of reject on a subconscious level because it reminds you of toxic masculinity in a way, or a higher dominating power that you felt has dominated you or negatively affected you. So it's hard for you to surrender to that type of energy because you've kind of overcome that in a way. Spirit, what else can you tell me? I really do feel like divine timing is at play, and this person is going to help you remain squeaky clean, help you find that middle ground, help take your mind off of it as well. With the Four of Swords in reverse, that's so funny because the Four of Swords is like a card of reflection and realizing all that you've done. This person is kind of coming in to celebrate all that you are in a indirect kind of way. It's not like you're, you know, sharing everything that you've been through with this person and, you know, they're healing you and giving you comfort about it. It's like they're seeing you as if you're already who you want to be. They don't know your past unless you tell them, and it's not something that they want to sit on anyways. You know, they just want you to be able to celebrate all that you are. With the King of Wands, we got the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely an energy of this person being strong in their power. This person is very balanced in their masculine and feminine energy. It's funny because immediately, oh wow, immediately I was getting this energy of this person being more feminine. I was going to say they may come across as feminine or they may be a feminine. But now we have them showing up as the King of Wands. So they're really like someone who is masculine and feminine. They're tapped into their feelings and all of that. They'll be, you know, talk to you nice, be sweet to you, give you comfort. But also the King of Wands is a very inspired, artistic, even passionate, driven, ambitious person. And they're just the kind of person like they don't like to sit on, you know, low vibrational energy. Like they don't like to sit sad and upset about something. I have a friend, she is so like this. She's a Gemini, and whenever I get to crying, she just checks out and she's like, okay, we're going to have fun, or I'm going to make you laugh. And it's in a way that's not at all corny. It's in a way where like it actually takes me out of myself for a moment so that I can get into a new frequency. This person doesn't want to cry with you. They don't want you to cry on their shoulder. They want to party with you. They want to have fun. They want to celebrate you. So I feel like this is exactly what you need. You may be someone who's generally more kind of like uptight, so to speak, and it's hard for you to allow yourself to have fun. It's going to be easy with this person. Not only do they have the resources to do so, but their energy is really infectious. And again, they're a storyteller. They speak through stories, signs, and symbols. They have like the reasoning or the like symbols and stories to kind of back it up to make it easier for you to surrender to what they're saying and to allow yourself to play, have fun, and just be for a minute. We have desire like fire and move in with me. Again, a lot of energetics I feel with you guys. We did get 3 solid people, the love of a lifetime. Let me pull some archetypes for that. Secret admirer and the let's take a break person in the past. But again, desire like fire and move in with me. This energy is kind of like banging on your door and kind of bullying you. It's like whenever you start to really have a good streak, this energy creeps back in. And it's like all of a sudden, once again, you're obsessed with time or you're wanting this to happen now. Move in with me. I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. I want it. I'm ready. I'm not only am I willing to do the work, but in my soul and my spirit, I crave, you know, this love of a lifetime connection. So a lot of energetics coming up in your spread. Let me see here. Spirit, can you show me this love of a lifetime they're trying to align themselves with? Okay, so first of all, Spirit said they're going to be perfect for you. And oh my God, if you're someone who does not benefit from hearing certain things, like if certain things disrupt your reality, I gotta say my little spiel. My Etsy shop is below. You can hit me up if you want a private tarot reading. But Spirit is saying like click off. And none of these cards are negative, but if you're just prone to, like if you have an obsessive personality and it's just gonna make you obsess about yet another thing, Spirit is like, just take the message for what it was, but keep it pushing. Because otherwise, like if you're the type of person, you get that confirmation and then now you're looking for this person and you're chasing after them, this whole thing is acceptance and receiving. If you're going to turn into a different energy of chasing after it, looking after it, trying to figure it out, do not proceed. You do not need the archetypes. They will not serve you. They will put you back into this place that you're trying to get out of. Okay. Let's see. Ay, ay, ay. We have the advocate and the teacher. So another person, like, I really do feel like you're the type of person who feels like you know your higher purpose or you want to serve a higher purpose. The advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. This is a person that wants you to connect to your feminine energy. And also the teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So this is someone who's got like this helpful energy about them. This is someone who will help you. And you know what's also funny though about this? This doesn't really tell you about the person to where you'd be able to see this. You know what I mean? Because you can learn things from anybody. And if this person is inspiring you to put your compassion into action with the advocate, they're going to motivate you and they're also going to help you learn some things. But I love that the cards that even came out aren't like telling you like, oh, this is what they're like. Still to kind of keep it open-ended so you can experience it and not look for it. So, Spirit, final messages for group 3. We have feed your artist. So Spirit is also saying if you're looking for something to do, feeding your artist is an amazing thing for you right now that can really kind of, if you want to obsess over something, like obsess over redecorating your home and getting into art, we have one step ahead is all you need. I'm so glad that came out for you because I'm telling you, the secret admirer, they're connecting you. And then we have feed your artist, which I was saying, like if you have any sort of artistry or anything that you've been thinking about getting into, this is definitely the time to do so because it's going to help you release the attention to the process so you can actually just let it happen. I love this reading, you guys. That is what I have for you. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, but that is what I have for you today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the regular Zebastone crystal, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who is in love with you or will be in the near future, using the Steampunk Tarot for you guys today. I've gotten multiple energies for literally every single pile, so I'm sure yours would be no different. Spirit, this is for group 4. Who is in love with them now or will be in the near future? Ooh, tea. Okay, so first of all, we have building up the nerve and stuck to you like glue. I absolutely love this energy because this is someone who's really taking their time to observe you, to get to know you, to know that you are their person before they get you all excited just to disappoint you months later, or be disappointed that both of you had wasted your time. So this is someone who's being very tactful, really kind of zeroing in on who you are and assessing your compatibility. I love this energy. I love someone who takes their time, and I love it even more because this is a reading on who is in love with you or will be in the near future. So that is the confirmation that they like what they see, but this is definitely a developing story. You did get a second energy here as well. We have respect my space and I won't keep asking and let me go. It's crazy because it's just crazy how things end up. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, why am I surprised? It's 2022, a Venus year, a 6 year. Why am I surprised that the planet of love and romance that kind of wears a mask and is also about pleasure and illusions is, you know, leading to some interesting stories? Like, why am I still surprised? But here we are. We also have give them a chance and 3's a crowd. So there may be someone else in the picture keeping you guys from really pursuing your romance. And I'm the kind of person where it's like, you know what, if you're not going to put me in a third party situation, if you're so immature that you can't properly do things, it's a no for me. It's a no for me every time. But tapping into this energy, I almost feel lenient with them. Perhaps they did end things correctly, you know. We have let me go, respect my space, and I won't keep asking. So there's like an energy here of this person really trying to get you to release them so that they can see what's going to go on with this ex I just heard, but this third party situation, regardless of who that person is for them. We also have the give them a chance card, which again is another energy of spirit kind of being like, you should honor what's in your spirit with this one. That's one side of it. Like, if you really feel in your heart of hearts, your soul of souls, that your heart is still with someone, that does deserve to be honored. But there's also, maybe this person ended things correctly. And thirdly, I'm feeling like even if they did screw up and they kind of just pushed you away, maybe they didn't. If this person never admitted that they had feelings for you, I don't feel like they're in the wrong for pushing you away because you felt it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a crime against you. If you felt it between them and you spent some time together, but then this person kind of pushed you away, an explanation is, you know, should be something that they should provide, but also, I don't know. Like I said, I just kind of naturally feel like, and Spirit is saying with the cards that came out to kind of like, the situation isn't exactly cut and dry. We also have stop being bossy and let love in. So Spirit is saying like trying to force it is not love. Giving someone free will is true love, allowing them to choose you. They can't choose you if you're only giving them one option or forcing them, or, you know. So stop being bossy and let love in. Spirit is saying you may feel like you're operating out of love, but that may not be exactly the frequency you're actually moving out of with this situation. Let love in. Also, there's something else here. I can't quite put my finger on it. That Spirit is trying to show you that will allow this situation to be better for you. So I feel like some major takeaway in this situation will also improve it, but give that relationship time to blossom. There's something else there that hopefully we can get in this reading, but there's definitely something else there that you're not seeing. Spirit, is there anyone else in the near future or that is in love with group 4 now? Anyone else for group 4? We have time out and confidence. So for the rest of your journey, I really feel like it's about you. So we'll tap in and see what this energy is. Spirit, can you show me this person? What are they like? This person building up the nerve, kind of observing, or a secret admirer to group 4 that will be kind of stuck to them like glue, really interested. I can't help it. Like, if it's crooked, I really can't focus. We got the hero, heroine. It's very interesting. Because for whatever reason, this person really kind of triggers you. So I almost feel like this person may be a twin flame, while this person is... Well, I guess we don't see that yet, but the energy is very different. You know, like this is someone who can save you. This is someone who's going to trigger the hell out of you. You're going to experience growth with. And of course, there's an undeniable, strong, romantic connection with twin flames that, you know, really doesn't feel like anything that you experience often. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So this person kind of activates you to be your best you. They observe you and feel like you are someone that they can help, someone they can benefit, someone they can handle, someone that they're good for. And they also have a soft spot for you. The shapeshifter, ooh. So this person plays many roles. Not only can they activate you, okay, they can activate you in all sorts of ways, okay? Trust. All of a sudden I'm getting, it's getting hot in, it's getting hot in here. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. I absolutely adore their energy. And it's not even just like this person is so great. The energy that I feel between the two of you is really like, it kind of feels like your kids again. It's that kind of energy, like a school love type of situation, at how kiddish both of you guys feel. We have the saboteur, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes that it would bring to your life. So there's a huge energy of this person helping you, but it's different. It's like this person is helping you because they love you, they care about you, they want you to be at your best, whereas this situation helps you through personal growth, but it's not like this person helping you. It's like this situation is triggering you to grow. And that's what's giving me like the twin flame energy. But karmic situations, whatever name you want to put on it, these type of archetypes of people who, you know, help us grow, transform, things like that, like typically there's always, it doesn't matter the title you put on it, but there's always lessons learned and a lot of triggering where it's like this person feels more wise. I'm gonna get one more card on them. Spirit, one more major part of their energy, something they can really look forward to, really show us. Group 4 in a nutshell. The vampire. Oh my god. Oh my god. That took a turn. The vampire makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So they're going to keep it real with you. This is definitely a mature person. Why are you allowing that person to use you? You know that they're using you. Why are you being like that? Honestly, I feel like this person may be like why are you being dumb? They may kick it to you all the way straight. It's giving me a little Piscean energy for whatever reason. Something about Pisces, they're unassuming. Or maybe that's just how we see them. We just are unassuming, but they can be blunt as like ever. So they will show you what is, this person really does expect the best out of you, and they know that you can do that. They know that you can show up as a better version of yourself, and they want to bring that out of you. So they're going to highlight the stuff that you're not ready to let go of yet, or highlight where you're getting in your own way, sabotaging yourself. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Tell me about this confidence and timeout energy. Can you clarify this for me, please? Is there anything that they can do? Any actionables, or what do they need to know that will help them with that? Six of Swords in reverse. There's an energy of you. There's an energy of escapism here. Like you want to leave before the boat is here. It's like you have, I'm seeing a woman on a shore with a beautiful white dress on, and the boat's coming in, and it's like she's jumping into the water as if it's a movie, you know, like so excited to go to leave, and it's like they haven't even docked yet, and now your dress is all wet. And in reality, that is going to be a very uncomfortable situation. In a movie, it's, you know, it's the drama that we all know and love, but in reality, you've just put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. Six of Swords in reverse is like Spirit saying, use this time and be intentional about this time. Don't look at this as timeout, as Spirit's putting you in timeout. Look at it as you taking time out. I'm feeling, I'm hearing to spend your last days as a single person, your last days alone before you're about to embark in a partnership, and also to really build your confidence. And it doesn't have anything to do with how people see you and being confident about what you present. It has more to do in anchoring. I'm seeing you like lay in like a butterfly supine, a yoga pose, and it's like face up, palms up, and then your feet are like in like kind of crisscross applesauce type of thing, and practicing pulling in your navel as far in as if you wanted to like go through your back, go through your the ground. I'm getting this energy of you guys really needed to take this time and be intentional. Yoga can be boring. Meditation can be boring if you're waiting for some sort of miraculous thing to happen. But when you're setting intention and you're saying, this is what I'm doing with this time, I'm taking time out to honor myself, to spend my last days, because it don't matter, the most loving of relationships, there's gonna be drama. There's gonna be disagreements. I always explain it like, imagine you're a planet, right? You're a human with a circular aura around you. Whenever you have two planets getting together, there's a rapid movement of energy, and it can be very uncomfortable. Whether it's a conjunction, whether two planets are colliding, there's always going to be a conjoining of auras. And when you've taken so long to build your aura up and you know what you like, soon as someone comes in, energetically, the frequencies are going to start to fight each other. So then arguments happen and triggering happens, etc. So every relationship, no matter how compatible or good it is going to experience that. And Spirit also wants you to get really strong and anchored in your energy so that you can also do the foundationals, not let go of what you know needs to be done. In that relationship, you know, it can be easy to kind of be like, no, I got my person, I'm good, I just want to enjoy this. But everything in moderation, everything in balance. Taking some time to celebrate you, taking some time to set some intention, to remember who you are, to go over everything again, you know, reading your old shadow work prompts and seeing what you need and what is important to you. And also writing that down, you know, like what are your deal breakers? What is important to you? And allowing that old energy to cycle out as well. We have the Ten of Swords. So this is someone who is still in love with you, and they're going to circle the block. They're going to come back again. So the last thing you want to do is be unanchored so that, you know, set some intention, decide, what do you want? Do you want to be with this person, or do you want to be with this person? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so this person is obviously not here yet. They're still observing. They're still in the gestation period. And again, this is not a timeout you're being put into. This is timeout that you are intentionally or supposed to be intentionally taking to heal, to leave that older version of yourself so you can fully step into your new self. I'm telling you, when you are embodying who you want to be, there is no, oh, when. There's only confidence and knowing. There can be frustration with, you know, okay, dang, another month and it still didn't happen. But when you're in your power, in your confidence, you're not constantly checking on the manifestation. You really do release it because you know it's going to happen. There's just this effortless confidence. And we have the Strength card in the Nine of Pentacles. Anyone would be lucky to have you. With that Nine of Pentacles energy, you have a lot to offer someone and bring to the table, but you also need to be strong and disciplined right now and not trying to escape, whether that's through wine, you know, vices, whether that's through in your mind, whether that's, you know, just running into the arms of whoever's trying to show up. Don't escape from yourself with this Empress in reverse. You really want to be anchored into your energy. You don't know how powerful you are, but trust and believe. Many people do. Oh, that's crazy. We have the Emperor that came up. This is a true pair. You guys, I'm telling you. And I was like, oh, shoot, Spirit. You sure? Because I'm like, last days as a single woman, last days as a single man, that is quite the claim. But we have a true pair here. This is the final boss. This is the partner, the one. This is the one. But we have the Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups is having many options in love. We all know the Seven of Cups. We love her. And the truth is, if you're not anchored and you don't decide what you want, you gonna get got. Not get got, but you're gonna end up, there's the potential, Spirit is saying. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't be too dramatic. Okay, I heard you, Spirit, but there is an energy here of potential for you to end up in a situation that once you do come to, because you're uncomfortable and that's kind of snapping you into the present, you're going to realize, oh my God, I took myself out of alignment. With a true pair for this twin flame, BS, this triggering, a lifetime of triggering. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and that is a missed opportunity. So, it's really just about what it is that you want, you know? If you want to be with the twin flame, be with the twin flame or whoever this is. But you decide, you be the magician, you create what it is that you want. Be intentional versus allowing. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Alchemy is a really good book on transmutation. If you're struggling with the process of getting from one version of yourself to the next, getting from A to B in life or in career, or, you know, transmuting a situation, it's an amazing book. It'll teach you transmutation, the ways of an alchemist, and really help you. That's always like the #1 book I recommend for people who want to get on start a spiritual journey, because it's so rich. It's such a good book. And, really helpful. We got the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So look at you guys. It's like, look, I got this beautiful pentacle here. Who wants it? And no one's like grabbing it for whatever reason. No one's grabbing it. Listen, that rejection is protection, because you are making a fool of yourself, offering your beautiful shiny pentacle, and people around you or people in your community, people you're exposing yourself, are so out of alignment that they can't even recognize the sheer gold. And Six of Pentacles in reverse, closing yourself off to what Spirit is giving you, to the scales balancing and you being blessed by the higher power. You're trying to prevent yourself and market yourself like you need to. Ain't nobody trying to market a Porsche on TV. You don't see the you know, Porsche commercials all here and there. You see Honda, hella Toyota, hella GMC. You're not seeing... It's like the people can't, imagine you're like downtown in your city and somebody's like, free diamonds, free diamonds. Most people are going to walk by because it's like common sense. They're going to try to get me into something. Or when like you're in the mall and they're like, you want a free sample? Like, listen, one thing about me, I love a good sample. But if it's not like the food court, or if they don't have like the sample in their hand, or they're not really looking like they're trying to give it to me, they're trying to give me a spiel, I'm gonna walk past them unless it's like free food. And that's how this feels. It's like you're like, free diamond, free pentacle, anyone? And they're like, no, you're full of, you know, they don't even believe it. And to a degree, I mean, technically, is that even real? Because if you're marketing it and you don't know that you don't need to, because it is, when you are the pentacle, you don't have to market it. Like if you're rich AF and you go into a store and nobody wants to help you, you're gonna walk out. I don't need to prove to these people and get them to service me so they can be wowed by how I run up a bag in the store. You don't see me as valuable? I'm gonna go to the next store because I am valuable and I know my worth. I don't need you to see it. I don't need to prove a point, you know? We have welcomed the divine masculine. I'm so happy for you guys. You really have aligned yourself with a true partner, with an emperor, someone who's very fitting to you, but you need to step okay? Step the kitty up, because this Empress in reverse is absolutely unacceptable. Offering yourself with the Ace of Pentacles as if you have to. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that. That's what I got for you guys. All love here. Auntie. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below if you want your own private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, but that is what I got for you guys today. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.